As we start the practice, we're going to learn a movement that we have not practiced in the chair. This movement, the reason we didn't practice it, because it's a little bit complex and difficult to do it in a chair, and it's the first movement of unity in motion, and it's called the Fountain of Life. And it begins this way. We start in 0 point. Remember just defining the polarities, and then when we start there, then we begin with the left arm, and if you're doing it with me also, you will do it with the right arm. So we are doing it as a mirror image, okay? But right now you're just learning this movement, and start from 0 point, which will be right here, and then count 1. It opens the movement, and it's called enters the wave. Count 1 and count 2. So it's a little bit of swinging in it because I am in the center of the polarity of the 0 point. So I'm going to the left and to the right, and then I connect both parts of myself, the parts of my torso. And the angle in which I begin to initiate the movement will begin to connect me to my vertebrae. So the vertebrae again can go always spiraling up through me, okay? So the first count is count 1 and 2, and then when it gets to be free, they become symmetrical because the first part is asymmetrical. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then from this connection, when it gets to the level of the shoulders, it becomes a diamond, which you will recognize the diamond of central crown. So the first movement again from 0 point. So it begins 1, 2, 3 becomes symmetrical, 4, 5 is the diamond, and you recognize this movement because it occurs in the fourth movement. It's moving heart, it extends to central crown, it returns to self, the center of space, and then it becomes 0 point balance, from which it begins. The right begets the left, connects through, it becomes the diamond, encircling asymmetrically the diamond, connects to moving heart, it ascends through centers, it becomes self, and from self, descend and ascend to 0 point balance, from which it begins again. Okay? So in here, as I said, it's a little bit of swinging in it in order to define that you're going to one side of the body more than the other one. So in this particular, I'm left, you being right. The left begets the right, becomes unity at the center of the solar plexus. And then from then it races through the arms. And when it gets to the level above expansion, remember expansion here? When it gets to the level above expansion, it comes into an oval, a diamond. Actually, it becomes into a diamond called central crown, what you just did before. And then from the diamond, which is the outer arc of the spine, it returns into a circle in the diamond, and it becomes moving heart. And then from moving heart, it springs back again to central crown, and it moves a little bit forward as the elbows move back to come back to self. And now from here, we have done it in the chair as well. It's called descending ascending. It means that the arm extends itself as you raise the centers to the crown, right there. And that will become the movement again through it. Okay, so how about doing the movement 4 times now? Okay, again, we break away the definition of 0 point. Remember, all the time it's good to break it because we don't want to begin to crystallize in it. So just we find it because it has to be as natural as possible. It's a place of motion. It's not a place of rigidity of definition, but a place of motion. Okay, so we'll start, and I'm going to count 5, 6, 7, and 8 to create a rhythm from which the movement begins. So 5, 5, 6, 7, 0 point. 1 begets 2, connects 3, 4, central crown. 6, 7, moving heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, self. 6, 7, the other side. 1 begets 2, connects 3, 4, this is 5. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, self, 5, 6, 7, and again, 1 begets 2, connects 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, self is 5, 6, 7, 8, last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, moving heart, 1, 2, 3, 4, self is 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we're ready to begin with the first movement. We're going to practice now a little bit in the diagonal so you can see the angle, and just a little bit of instruction, just a little bit for the understanding that look the angle in which my arms are opening. You see it's quite, if this will be the angle of right and left, you see I am not going back that direction, because if I start moving too much back, then I create back pressure. So it's a little bit like diagonal forward, a little bit the opening of the fountain. Yeah. And then when you arrive to this area right here, after this will be expansion, you arrive at a little bit like 2 inches above expansion, and then from then it becomes the diamond. And then the first arm that opens the movement becomes the first arm that comes into the encircling diamond. And then you're arriving to moving heart. It's a circle inside of you. And just observe a little bit my arms, they are in it. Because remember, I am not forward. You see, my elbows are quite back in relation to the rib cage. That's the rib cage right here. I'm not here. I'm right into the center to take myself out again. Back. Now, after I come back, I'm coming back to central crown the second time. I'm moving forward at the same time that my elbows and arms move back. And I arrive into self, which is right here. In the second, so you can see self. It's a place that suspends the rib cage and suspends the whole of me in it. It's not here, look. It's not there. You see too much back? Right here is the suspension. And then from here, I'm extending at the same time that I'm elevating up. Right there. And that is the beginning of the motion again. Yeah? So let's do it again 4 times from the diagonal. So again, we break away completely the connections, and now we get the symmetry. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, left begets right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, moving heart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, self, 6, 7, and 8 again. 1 begets 2, connects 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, self, 6, 7, 8. Last time, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, self is 5, 6, 7, and we complete the motion.